Ayumi. Ayumi's returned. You saved her life. Holy hell. The tears are real for me. Ayumi is back. God damn, I missed her. I loved the flashbacks where we had the younger Ayumi, but to get this one and have her alive and have her back into the story and all this like that, words cannot express how happy I feel that Ayumi's returned. I knew she probably would based on the whole time travel thing, but still, to see it actually happen gives me an indescribable feeling of happiness. The feels were hit. Then, I like water guy, Kumagami, or Pooh. Basically, we learned that his ability doesn't even require him to be drenched, it's just his cover. And with his cover, he can do a lot of stuff. No one knows his face, and they know he has to be covered in water and all that. But Kumagami, he's one hell of a character. I actually really like him. Based on the backstory we got for Shun. So, for a good half of this episode, we got Shun's backstory, where he time leaped many times. Failed, where researchers kept capturing them. Then he started deciding, oh, we could get some money, and then they could buy out. It took him so many time leaps before they've created the academy where Tamori's the student council leader at and everything, and he went blind. Every time he used his ability, it took a piece of his eyesight away. So he went blind on his final attempt, where they bought out the school they put there, and then he had his friends, Kumagami and all that, Meidako, I believe her name is, Shichiro, and her butler or whatever, Meidako's butler, all erase memories of Shun from his younger siblings and all that, because he would be able to move freely from then. And it was kind of emotional to see him sitting there, although blind and everything, still kissing their foreheads and saying, I'll always love you. So, Shun's story was kind of sad because he had to cut his ties with family, and that probably hurt like hell to do. Probably did. And I really like Shun's backstory, to see him how many times trial and error, until he finally got it right, but he still feels sorry that they never got to Tamori's older brother in time. When in fact, Tamori's older brother right now is on the road to recovery, because he was brought to his senses, to say the least. But here's the thing. He still might be an adolescent as it is, very close to adulthood and everything, so he might still have his powers. And if he does, and he's come to his senses, does that mean the scientists will come back for him? There's already one thing with that. Then we learned usability looting is actually, he doesn't have two abilities. It's actually he only has one ability. When he possesses someone and they're power wielders, he literally takes their power from them. So, as it stands, the photography guy, the telekinesis guy, and so many others, like the flying guy. I made an earlier hypothesis in the series how he could control their abilities if he's in their body. But in fact, I was close, but not exactly. He can steal their abilities. Everyone that he's possessed, all those ability users, their powers are gone and they're living normal life now. Tamori and Takajo and all that, the glasses guy, I finally got his name right, always knew about his looting ability, and that you had misunderstood that his looting ability was just possession. So that was a pretty cool revelation to hear, and how Tamori had kept it secret from him. She still wanted to pretty much teach him, you shouldn't use these powers for bad and all that. And that she also wanted to keep an eye on him so he doesn't become someone super powerful with all the abilities he has. So I'm pretty sure most of those abilities will probably pay some good use in these next two episodes, and then yeah, Charlotte's gonna end, and I'm really sad about that, because Charlotte is probably one of my top ranking anime of this season because of the feels, the concept, and all of that. I just love it. I can't get enough of it. I really miss Charlotte, and I'm going to be catching up today. That's right, today I'm going to have all these up on YouTube. Now, I do like how he hid in the locker and all that while he was waiting for the crazy yandere chick to come and attack Ayumi. They got up to the final step before she used her powers and all that. You came out of the locker and everything. He got in front of her and he was acting like a total badass big brother. I'm gonna teach you a lesson for threatening my little sister. And he uses his telekinesis powers, I believe, to shatter the windows and all that behind her, scare her. Then Tamori kicks the scissors away. Her hair gets cut a little bit and he's like, if you come near my sister again, I will teach you a lesson far worse than this. And Mediko, the chick we saw that arrived at the school and everything trying to rush up before Ayumi's collapse, that chick who I said could have been a scientist or a researcher or a scouter or something, was working with Kumagami, and she went back and everything after seeing you do that. And Kumagami and Mediko, I believe is actually her name, encounter Ayumi and you walking back from school and all that. And I gotta say, when he goes, oh, you're already here for us, Kumagami? Yeah, come with us. Alright, poo. Oh, that makes it better. He's like, yeah, take us to where our brother is. Charlotte, there's so much goodness in this series. I can't get enough. I also want to say, you has grown a lot from episode 1. He had his fault. He fell, but he got back up. And when he came back, he doesn't have to go through his downward spiral again. He saved Ayumi, and probably by the end of the series, you might go blind if he uses the time leap ability. But I'm making a prediction. Either he goes blind using that ability, or something much worse happens to him. I don't know. I'm getting the feeling that he was probably going to go blind. And I also want to point out, there might be the possibility that two of the same powers can exist in the same world, but they could have varying degrees, because Shun has the time leap ability, and he went blind after using it so many times. Sala, the vocalist from Zehind, she said she went back and corrected herself, and it took her trial and error and all that, if I got that out of the context right. So she could have time leap ability, or she could have had it before. So are we going to see Sala again? Is it going to be confirmed that there can be two of the same powers? Because as it stands, I'm thinking Sala had time leap powers as well. You guys understand what I'm saying, right? So there's that possibility. Shocking. And I also like how you pretty much thanked Tamori for saving him, although it didn't happen in this timeline that he went back to and everything. And he realized he had a misunderstanding. And also when when Yu says he's gonna go see off Tamori and all that when they're leaving her sick room, Ayumi goes, "Hew, hew, hew," and only Tamori goes, "It's not like that." Well, Yu just looks at her. Damn, this episode 10 of Charlotte, holy shit. I love it. I love this series so much. Be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe for more reviews, reactions, vlogs, talks as usual. This is AutoX Nation here, my lovely community, citizens, and civilians. I'll see you guys in the next review. So, have a good day, watch lots of anime, read lots of manga, follow the links down in the description where you can go and add me on Twitter, which I highly recommend you do so. If you go to my channel and check out my banner, there'll be a link up into Facebook where you can go and add me there. Again, I highly recommend you do so, and go check out episode 10 of Charlotte. Bye-bye.